Hi guys, and yes, I thought I'd do something a little different for this video. I am going to actually predict an NXT Takeover pay-per-view. Yes, I've never done a prediction video for a takeover before. Something I need to start doing more of. Yeah, because NXT takeovers are amazing. They're usually, for most of the time, better than main roster pay-per-views, especially when it comes to the ones before WrestleMania, because the ones before WrestleMania usually are better than WrestleMania, the NXT takeovers, especially before WrestleMania 32, and maybe even 33. You know, we always have some really good matches in NXT. I actually watched NXT. I watched all the takeovers. We always get some really good matches. Some matches, you know, that steal the show. There's always at least one match of the year contender, at least one on every single NXT Takeover. You know, some of the last ones have been amazing. NXT Takeover Philadelphia was fantastic, and NXT Takeover War Games was fantastic. So yes, this is for NXT Takeover New Orleans in the Smoothie King Center, April the 7th. Yes, in New Orleans. So yeah, we have 5 confirmed matches, and I think it's going to be a really good pay-per-view. It's only going to be like 2 hours long. That's how long takeovers usually are. We just get. It's definitely quality over quantity, I think, with NXT. Vince should look that up instead of doing a 7-hour card for WrestleMania. But yeah, so let's get on to our first match. We have Johnny Gargano going up against Tommaso Ciampa. And yes, I think this is going to, if they can pull it off, if they're given enough time, this could be match of the year. Maybe even more than Shinsuke and AJ, because these two know each other so well. The chemistry is so good from when they were together in DIY. And of course, this is like the Johnny Gargano's payback match after Ciampa attacked him from behind last year when they were tag teams and split them up basically, and then Ciampa attacked him again after Gargano's match of Almas at the last takeover. So Gargano just wants his revenge on Ciampa, and yeah, this will be an amazing match. I'm sure these two are going to get given 20 to 25 minutes, I'm sure. And of course, it is an unsanctioned match, so there's going to be a lot of no DQs. There's going to be all sorts of weapons in the match. It's going to be great. Of course, there is a stipulation. If Gargano wins, he will be reinstated to NXT, because he, as of now, he's fired from NXT when he got beat by Almas in NXT a few weeks ago. But if Ciampa wins, Gargano will be banned from NXT forever. So yeah, there's a lot riding on this match, and I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. Really good match. And if it wasn't for that stipulation, I'd probably go with Gargano, because, you know, this is his redemption match. This is his payback on Ciampa to kick his ass. But I feel like because of what's the stipulation, I feel like it favours Ciampa more, because because if Gargano, I think Gargano doesn't need to come back into NXT, because he's done everything. He had a match of the year contender with Almas at Takeover Philadelphia. So I feel like he doesn't need to go for the NXT title again if he came back. He's already an NXT team former champion with DIY, so he doesn't need to win that. So I feel like he doesn't need to come back. Gargano can just go up to the main roster. So I feel like the stipulation favours Ciampa more, and so maybe, given that, my prediction, I'm gonna go with. Yeah, I am gonna go with Tommaso Ciampa. Yeah, I think Ciampa's gonna win, because then Gargano can go up to the main roster and maybe make his debut on Raw or SmackDown after WrestleMania 34, which would be great, because I think Gargano would do really well on the main roster. So yeah, I think it's going to be an amazing match. I actually do want Gargano to win, because I think he deserves to win the match to get his payback. But I feel like Ciampa's going to win this match. It's going to be an amazing 25-minute match, but Ciampa's going to win, I think, in an amazing 25-minute match of the night, match of the year contender. But yeah, it's going to end with Tommaso Ciampa getting the win, I think, and then Gargano will make his journey onto the main roster. I think that's what I think is going to happen. Yeah. So let's get on to our next match. We have a ladder match, actually, which should be really good. A ladder match, yes. 1 second. Yeah, so we have a ladder match for the inaugural NXT North American Championship. And yeah, this could be really good. So it's a brand new belt, the North American Championship. And yeah, I don't even know what it looks like yet. All we know it's a brand new belt, and it's for the North American Championship. And we have some really good competitors in this match. We have Adam Cole, Killian Dane, I love Killian Dane, Lars Sullivan, Ricochet, and Velveteen Dream, and making his comeback to NXT, EC3. Yeah, I don't know that much about him, apart from the fact that he was in NXT for about 3 years, but he left about 5 years ago, and then ever since then I think he's been in the Indies, and of course made a big name for himself in TNA, but now he's back, and yeah, I think this could be a really good match. All 6 of these guys are really talented. Love the Velveteen Dream, Ricochet. I know I haven't seen much about him, but I've heard a lot about him. Apparently he's really talented. Lars Sullivan, Killian Dane, the 2 big bruisers. It's gonna be good to see them, and Adam Cole. And yeah, it's quite hard to predict who is going to become the first NXT North American champion. Got prediction. Okay, it's quite hard to predict, but I think this guy's going to win. Let me just write it down. Yes, so I have got Adam Cole, baby! Yeah, I think Adam Cole is probably the most likely to win because they're pushing him a lot. I think NXT know they've got something big with Adam Cole. He was huge in the independent scene, especially in Ring of Honor. The fans love him. He's so over. And I think, yeah, they've been pushing him for a belt. I thought he was going to be next in line for the NXT Championship. Nope. So I think it makes sense. I think he's probably the most likely to win this one. So yeah, Adam Cole to become the first North American NXT champion. Yeah, although I think Killian Dane and Lars Sullivan could have a good shot. I think it's too early for EC3 since he's just come back. Ricochet, since I think this is his pay-per-view debut, so maybe not. And Velveteen Dream, it's too early for him, but I think everyone in this match is going to get time to shine, and it's going to be really, really good. Yeah. So then on to the third match, we have a triple threat tag team match for the NXT Tag Team Championship. Yes, and of course, not also that, but we also have the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Trophy on the line as well. Of course, the 2 finalists for the Dusty Rhodes Classic Tag Team Tournament, for Authors of Pain and Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne, the 2 finalists, they're going to be in this match for the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Championship, for the trophy, but it's also the NXT Tag Team Championships on the line with the Undisputed Era defending the belts, which is going to be interesting to see because Adam Cole is going to be in the team as well as the ladder match, so I'm not sure if this is going to be before or after, so he's going to be knackered either way, isn't he? With Kyle O'Reilly, because of course Bobby Fischer's injured, sadly. And yeah, this could be a really good match. Triple threat tag team match are always really, really good, I think, especially in NXT. Just look what happened last year with the Revival and DIY and Authors of Pain. That was amazing, so I'm sure this is going to be really good too. Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne, what a great team they are. They beat Sanity in the tournament classic, so and who's going to win? It's quite hard to predict, but I think, 1 second, let me just put the pen there. I think I know who's going to win this actually. Yeah, let me just get the pen out. Yeah, I'm going to go with these guys. Let me just... Okie dokie. I think Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne are going to become the new NXT Tag Team Champions and win the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Trophy. Yeah, I feel like they're the 2 most likely because they're such a good team. Roderick Strong needs something, I think. He's very talented, but he hasn't done that much lately. And Pete Dunne, we all know how good Pete Dunne is, especially last year with his match with Tyler Bate. And of course, he's still the UK champion, but I feel like the Authors of Pain don't need to win this because they're already, I'm pretty sure they're going to be on the main roster in a few weeks, or in a few months. I want to see them on the main roster soon. Undisputed Era, I feel like I'm going to win it because Adam Cole's going to be knackered, isn't he? Either from the ladder match before this or before after this. So yeah, I'm going to go with Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne to become the new NXT Tag Team Champions, and also to become the team that'll win the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Trophy. Yeah. And then on to the next match. A singles match for the NXT Women's Championship. Yes, between Ember Moon, the defending champion, I love Ember Moon, and Shayna Baszler. Yes. So this is a rematch from their match they had at NXT Takeover Philadelphia, and it was okay. It wasn't a great match. I feel like it was a bit too short, but Shayna Baszler did dominate too much of it, I feel. But and then Ember Moon got a cheeky pin at the end to win, but Baszler kicked her ass afterwards. So this is a rematch. It's hard to predict. As much as I love Ember Moon, I feel like she's great. You know, great gimmick, great wrestler. I love Ember Moon. Hopefully she'll be something big on the main roster soon. But I'm gonna go with Shayna Baszler. As much as I don't like I'm not a huge fan of Shayna Baszler fan. I think she'll come good, but I'm an Ember Moon fan, really. I'm an Ember Moon boy. But yeah, I think Shayna Baszler's going to win since this is her rematch against Ember, and I feel like she's not going to lose twice in a row. So yeah, for that reason, one second, I haven't spelled her name. I spelled her name wrong, but whatever. Shayna Baszler, yeah, I think she's going to win. Yeah, I think she's going to beat Ember Moon. Sadly, as much as I love Ember Moon, but she's had one successful defense against Baszler, so I feel like she's not going to lose twice in a row to Ember Moon. Like, I feel like they're booking her too strongly for that. So yeah, I've got Shayna Baszler to become the new NXT Women's Champion, and hopefully this means Ember Moon might make her debut after WrestleMania, which I'd love to see because I love Ember Moon, and maybe she can challenge Asuka and break the streak. We'll see. We will see. But that should be a good match too. Hopefully better than the one they had at Philadelphia. And then on to the main event. We have Andrade Cien Almas with Selena Vega up against Aleister Black. And yes, for the singles match for the NXT Championship. This is going to be a really good match. I think this could be the second best match of the night. We all know how good Almas is now after his match with Gargano, his amazing 5-star match with Gargano at Takeover Philadelphia. We all know how good he is now. And of course, Aleister Black finally getting his shot at the NXT Championship. I love Aleister Black. He's so good, so much of a badass with the whole rock music gimmick. He comes out with the heavy metal, comes out like a platform with all the tattoos. And with the deadpan expressions. He's so good, Aleister Black. And this has been a good feud. Of course, on this week's NXT, Andrade Almas just absolutely battered him across the ring, and then outside, of course. And I think this is going to be a really good match. But I have got. Aleister Black to become the new NXT champion. Yes, I think Aleister Black's going to do it. I think they're going to finally pull the plug on him, and he's going to be an amazing champion. He's going to be the face of NXT for months. Yeah, I feel like Andrade Cien Almas doesn't need to win this because he's already had one amazing match that he'll be remembered for forever with Gargano at the last Takeover. So I feel like Aleister Black needs to win this to prove that he is the big guy. Well, we all know he is, and this is his time. So this is going to be a really good 25-minute match, I think. But it's going to end with Aleister Black getting that kick or getting one of his other moves and beating Andrade Cien Almas for the NXT Championship. And hopefully then that'll mean Andrade Cien Almas can maybe go up to the main roster with Johnny Gargano. They can join separate brands. But yeah, that's going to be a really good match. And yeah, I feel like this is going to be a really good takeover. You know, we've got some Johnny Gargano and Ciampa is going to absolutely probably, because I guarantee was going to be that match of the night, maybe even match of the year. The ladder matches should be really, really good. The triple tag team match should be really, really good. I'm hoping Ember Moon and Baszler is a good match, although I'm not too optimistic because the match at the last takeover wasn't very good. But I'm sure Almas and Black is going to be really, really good too. An amazing main event. So yeah, and we could yet again see another takeover be better than WrestleMania 34, although I think WrestleMania 34 is going to be really good too. So yeah, those are my predictions for NXT Takeover New Orleans, guys. I think it's going to be really, really good. I can't wait. So guys, what are your predictions for NXT Takeover New Orleans? Comment below, let me know. So yeah guys, I will be back in about a week or so. I'll be back the Monday after WrestleMania for my WrestleMania 34 reaction video. So yeah, until again there guys, I hope you enjoy. It's going to be amazing next week. Go home Raw, go home SmackDown. Then we've got an NXT Takeover New Orleans. Then we've got WrestleMania 34. It's going to be an amazing week for wrestling fans. So yeah guys, can't wait. Till then, I'll see you all. Have a great enjoy next week. Enjoy WrestleMania. Enjoy Takeover New Orleans. And I'll see you afterwards. Bye guys.